anyone's on, I can't see at the minute because I'm trying to change all of the addresses that I've added links to on Facebook, because it was all wrong, basically. All bloody wrong. Save. Okay, that should be everything. And if I go into there, 4 minutes ago, let's let's delete that one. There we go, we added this one. There we go. Okay. Let's get rid of all those. Right, okie dokie. Oh! So, hopefully this will be a little bit faster. Oh yeah, bugger. And I'll just wait for people to come on because it's pointless doing something while no one's on. Do. Hello, anybody on? Can I pop you out? I can. Yes, okay, so that's good. So if I do there, and then do that there, then I'm about to see what I'm doing. We're still getting quite a bit of latency here. Not sure why. I don't think it's as bad as before. Right, so I'll wait till that hits 40. And
I know if you roleplay server, my character's brilliant. She brings a tiny death machine home.
okay.
She brought home a baby Thanator.
Okay.
She's planning on raising it.
Right. 10 seconds. I've got a 10 second. I'm live now, by the way.
Love you.
I love you too. Okay. Hey, how you doing, fangirl? How you doing? Right. I had to do another live setting because the other one it was like a minute delay between stuff. Now it's only 10 seconds. So hopefully everything will be good. Oh, good. I'm glad. Have you built a Gundam model before, fangirl? Oh, I've got somebody else on view as well. Hello. Oh, you've built this one. Okay. Okay, this is going to be old news for you then. Well, we're just about to find that out. Nick. Hi, mate. How's it going? Yeah, I'm good, mate. Yourself? You good? I mean, I've built the band models before, and they've turned out pretty good. I've hardly had any problems with them. This one I haven't built before, but it's such a big kit. Oh no, I'll see what we'll do. Okay. Ah, sweet. This is the size of the box. I think Bandai's one is the same. It's roughly about the same size. Let's just bring this out a bit so you can get a good idea as to how big this damn thing is. I mean, it's huge. Absolutely huge. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what colours I'm going to do with this one yet. I mean, there's just loads of plastic crack inside this thing. It's unreal. So many parts. I was thinking, tank green. Oh, yeah. I think I'm in Sheffield next Sunday, Comic-Con. Oh, is Comic-Con next Sunday in Sheffield? Mind you, Sheffield's a bit too far away from me. Right, okay, plastic crack. Here we go. Let's try and get all the inner framey bits that I might need. Bloody hell. Me, I'm in Northampton. Bloody Laura. Okay. That's gonna need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Gonna need polycapsid. Good God Almighty. Right, you know I said I'm gonna be doing this a live build of this all the way through the whole thing. It's gonna be big. Ah, yes, they do. But I always have a little trick to that, and I'll show you that when we go through. So I know I'm going to need that. I'm going to need the polycaps off of here, and those clear parts. I love the noise of this plastic. I don't know what it is. I just love it. It is. And I always build my kits, kind of build them first, and then so I've got a good idea to see how it looks. Right, what am I needing from here, if anything? Oh, there's a piece broken off there. Right, what are you attached to? Right, I don't think... No, don't need anything from that one yet. What about this? Don't think I'll need that. I do need this though. This kit is £60. What? 60 quid? You're kidding me. I bought this from China, and I think at the time it's been sitting in my stash box for at least 3 or 4 years. And I think I bought it for, oh goodness sake, can't open it. £35. That's cheap. I mean, if you bought this Bandai in the UK, you're talking at least 100. I think it's about £100 for it. It's really, really expensive. Yep, I'm gonna need these. That is still 60 quid in Japan. That is very good. Except that's only if you're living in Japan, because then you got to think about the customs charges in the UK. Because the customs people, they love us in the UK. They charge stupid money just to have things get into our borders, which I think is daft. Right, shield. Don't think I'm gonna need these. No, don't think I'm gonna need those yet. Right, so this looks like most of the bits I'm going to need. Okay. Right. So, M. So you're P. What are you? You're P as well. Something just fell off. You're Q. You're Q. There is an M in here somewhere. You know. You're an R2. Are you my M? You're my M. Yes. Right. I need a bigger workstation, a work area. That's what I need. I'm thinking of building myself a shed. Just so I can work in there, because I don't have any room here at all. Right, you can ask to have your parcel labelled as £13 if it's coming from... Yes. I use AliExpress, and they usually do it out of a matter of course. Which I think is good. I think that's really good. Right, so we're going to start off with the body. M11, M10, M16. Okay. M11, M10, M16. Okay. So that's these guys here. And there we go. And Gundam, check Gundam model central. I've had a look at those guys, but I don't think, do they put the cost down? The like on the form. And that's you there as well. 16. Yes. 16. Yeah, Fangirl, you should have said you built this one. I would have built a completely different kit. It's just that this has been sitting in my stash for the past year and a half, 2 years, and I really wanted to do it. I might actually do it metallic green. Different shades of green. That'll be interesting. Right. And there. There's another bit there. And there's another bit there. There we go. Okay. So, oh, no, missed a piece right there. Oops, that went well. It was a while ago. Okay. Right, so we've got a few little niggles I want to get off. Just give it a little bit of sand there. Because I also paint the inner frames as well on my kits, especially my Gundam kits, because I like them to be painted. And we've got a bit of don't know if you can see just there, there's like a little bit of lip. We just need to get rid of that. I mean, when I got this kit, I was, at the time, I was in a very low paid job. So I wanted it, but I couldn't afford to pay what you'd pay for it over in the UK. I just couldn't afford it. Couldn't bring myself to what's the word I'm looking for? Fork out that amount of money. And that's when I found out about AliExpress. And it's really, really good. And this is the only problem with these kits is the sanding aspect. I hate the sanding aspect of these things. Right. Shouldn't need to do too much on the back here. There. A bit there. Do that. A bit of a worry. Yeah, the thing is, if things were cheaper here, nobody. Exactly. I mean, I would much prefer to buy in the UK. Much prefer it. But if I'm going to get the same, pretty much the same thing cheaper elsewhere, you know, I mean, like I've just had to buy some more of the flashing LEDs for the original series Enterprise that I'm doing. Not the LEDs, the PCB bracket, because the one I had decided to break on me. Don't know why, it just did. So I bought another one, but they're from the UK. And I know I could get exactly the same ones from the States. Not the States, from China, for a lot cheaper. But because I've used this guy before, I knew he was reliable. There's a little bit of flash on here that I want to get rid of. So I'm going to use the knife. Right, Resisnik. That's it, Resisnik. You were saying about that they are really tight sometimes to come out of and undo. Well, the trick I usually do with them, actually I might need to sand that down a bit. Maybe a bit more drastic there. Where you've got the holes where things line up. So on this one you got, I don't know if you can see, you got that there and these two. Just do a 45-degree angle and just snip off some of that, like so. Is it going to focus for me? Are you going to focus? You're just going to show? There you go. And then what that will do, that'll help you be able to pull the parts apart a lot easier. So I'm going to plonk that in there. But because this is just the back end, I'm not too worried about it. This is supposed to stay together anyway. And you go in there, you go in there. And what it'll also do, it'll also help with any fit issues you may have. I would say 70% unless customer unless I need it. Yeah, exactly. That's actually not done quite a good job there. I mean, the inside here isn't, you ain't gonna see that, so that's fine. But in there, that's done a really good job there. Just needs a little bit of a sand. Thinking about it, what I may do. Right, I've also got one of these. I can't remember what it is, but I use it as a spludging tool, so I can just get in there and just open parts up a bit. Because I want to put a little bit of glue on that bit. As I say, I'm not opening this bit up. The idea of what this build is at the minute, this is, I'm just going to be putting things together. Not painting it just yet. It's not gonna be ready for painting yet, obviously. But how I like to do things is I build it, see what it looks like, so I can see what needs to be painted, what I can do half a build of, and what I can get away with. So like I might be able to build most of this and get away with painting it if it's not going to be seen, but I won't know that until I build it and have a look. Does that make any kind of sense? Because I know a lot of times I'm talking out my backside, or at least that's what my girlfriend says, but you know, we just tend to ignore that part. Did I say that out loud? Shh, don't say anything. Right, okay, so that's that bit. And it's now saying I need A1. And what's the bet in the A1s are gonna be? That's D. I don't want D. Right, I need. You get off of there. Right. Oh, I don't think I've got the A's up here, have I? R2, A2. They're the silverish kind of colours. I'm also thinking about possibly doing the silver colour that's inside a gold. Your Q, and your P. And your P as well. Okay, so I need to find the other one. Yeah, I'm thinking about putting the silver colour that's when you open up the armour. Oh no, that's all right, dude. If you gotta go, you gotta go, dude. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And possibly, I mean, Rezesnik, he gave me a good idea when he said about tank green. I could do different shades of green, mix a bit of metallic. No, do I want to mix a bit of metallic in with it? Try and do it metallic green. You know, paint it silver, the actual armor. Paint the armor silver, and then do 1 or 2 coats on one side on one of the greens to get one shade, then slightly heavier coat on another one to get a slightly darker shade, and then an even heavier coat on one to get an even darker shade of green. I don't know. I think that might actually work out quite well, and then have the gold and the inside armor pass when it opens up. I think that's going to look quite good, because I hadn't actually thought of any kind of color scheme yet for this thing. Are you the one I need? Nope. You're Jay. So you are G. No. N. N and E1. No. What about you? E2 S I. Not that one. C P1 A1. A1. Right, okay, yeah, that's one of the silver ones. There you go. Come on, a little bit more. You know you want to. There you go. Come on, that's it. Right, so A116, that's you here. And right there. Right, how do you look? You actually don't look too bad now I've done that. Alright, okay. Just a little bit of a sand there. And you are going into there. Like how? How are you? Upside down. Yes, of course I'm doing it upside down. So that will go in there like that. Okay. That one then goes... Oh, I need F17. Actually, is that dry? Yeah, that's dry. Let's just give that a quick sand. Yes, a quick sand. There we go. Okay, we're gonna have to use this one. Right. So what I like about these sanding sticks, these are actually really, really good. I bought a whole pack of them. And there we go. Even though you can see like the sanding lines, I don't know if you can see that there. Hello, focus. No, don't focus on the background. There you go. Okay, you can see where I'm actually basically scratching the plastic with this. Right, then we use this one. We use this one first. And then we use this one. And then we use this one, which should buff it a bit. There we go. And once painted, you ain't gonna see anything in there. Let me get that up close. There you go. There you go. So anyway, right, so that has to go this way into there, and you go into there. Right, you're supposed to go in all the way there, because like on here, when this, you got this that goes on this silver bit inside here, I could paint a slightly different color, maybe a metallic red or something like that. So we've got that. I want A115. A115, that's this bit just here. Okay. Excuse me. Take that a little bit off there. And there. There we go. And then that goes. No, can't put that on yet because I need F17. Oh, really? Okay, F. Do I have an F? Oh, one. No, F. Give me an F. Give me an F. Give me an F. 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 There we go. Now, what I've also got with this kit, actually got it from who is it? A guy in what's it called? One of my Facebook groups. So got metal detail parts for it as well. So we're going to be going into doing these before painting. We're going to be setting the model up ready for it before painting. So that's going to be fun. Right, so F117. F117 is this one here. Right. And this goes into there. Does it? How? What, just like that? That don't seem right. Am I doing it? I'm doing it the wrong way around. That's why, you twat. Nah, I'm an idiot. I am. Right. So I think we might need to. It looks like I've got a bit of flash on there. So we may have to scrape some of that flash off. There we go. I'll get you off there. So, Fangirl, your build of this, was it the Bandai version? So that's going to go there like that, okay. And this goes like that. No. Yes. Gonna go like that. And that fits. Should fit into there. Like that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. That just seems a little odd. Okay. That goes into there. Now, I should be able to pull that back out. Yes, I can. Okay then. Right, so that goes in. Put that back on. Put that back on. Come on. Ooh. I don't even know who's watching anymore. I can't see. Right, so that should go there like that. That goes there. Okay. Alrighty then. And so I can pull that apart, So this is obviously going to have to be painted separately. Okay. So we'll put that there. And what else have we got? M and T. M. I'm positive I had an M, didn't I? Yes, I do. M9 and M8. M9 and M8. Where are you? You right there? Okay. And who have we got? We've got one person so far. Get rid of that. That needs a bit of a sand off. There we go. But this isn't going to be seen, so it's not too bad. A little bit of flash just there. There we go. And T. Do I have T? R2, A2. No, T's not in there. L, what T? Here's T, and your T13. T13, right there. Okay. Straight. So, if we go with M8 here, which is this doohickey, and that goes in like that. Okay, then this slides into there, like that. Okay. Okay, so you can all be painted as one. Okay, anybody else online today? Anyone else? No? Or is it just me and you at the minute, Fangirl? Or Rez's Nick? Okay. Right, and then this goes into that little doohickey there. Like that, okay. Right. So yeah, that's definitely gonna have to be painted separately. R's. Where did I never seen the R, didn't I? I seen the R. Did I have R? Got Q, P, R, R1, you're R2. Okay, so I need R1. Right, okay, what you look like? You're looking like those. Let's have a look. See if you're in here. And let's take them out. Might as well take them all out of the packets, I suppose. Look at this one. R1, okay, we got R1. So put that to the side, you're going to be needed later, you don't need to be here. Right, so on R1, and R19, R18, R11. R19, 8, and 11, okay. So you're 9, You're 8, and you're 11. Okay. There we go. Right. And I'm going to need R112. R112. And T14. T14. Did I use the right one there? R1, yes I did, yeah. Right, T14. T14 is you. Right there. Okay. Right, so you and you. So we've got R19 that goes that way, like that, and R8 goes down like that. And that is pushed into there. And then this part that way gets pushed into there. Like so, like that. Okie dokie. That doesn't seem right. No, that's because it wasn't right. It's because it is going this way, actually. I need to just realised I've got nub marks on here. I forgot to shave them off a bit. There we go. Sorry about that. I had to sort out. No, that's fine. That's fine. You're totally fine. That goes in there. Okay. I was probably just talking to myself for the past 15-20 minutes. It's the second sign of going mad, that is, you know. Right, so T14 goes on that. Okay. That's horrible. And then this goes on here, like that, and then this gets folded down. Am I doing that right? Yes, I am. And you get folded down there. Okay. Then, okay. So what are you having for dinner? I'm not going to have my dinner till after I finish this live stream. Right, so now I need the R2, which I did have again up here. Yes, I did, and it's pretty much the same. So 9 there. I think one of the only problems with Gundam is that because it's like left and right, you know, it does tend to get a bit repetitive every now and then. But I do love Gundam model kits. I think they are absolutely brilliant. The engineering that's gone into them is just amazing. Okay. And we pretty much do the same. Okay, so that bit there, that bit goes on the top just like that. There we go. And we give you a bit of a sand. Well, that just went flying. I'll be back in a second once I find it. Sorry about that. Found it. Went for a little trip. It did. Right, so you got a little bit of nub markage there. Get rid of that. There we go. Right, so in T14, I need another T14, don't I? And you're right there. So I'm hoping to get at least the body done. Oh, thanks for that. I bought quite have them audio boards with them. You can do 2 different sounds and pick which one. Yeah, that's right. I still haven't got one of those yet. Oh, you're having a full roast chicken? Oh, I hate you. I don't even know what we're having for dinner. I don't hate you. I really, honestly, I don't. Or do I? So you go in there like that. Did I do the other one right then? No. That way, yes. That's it. It goes there. T14 goes into that. That. Okay, yep, you're in. And then this, you that way, so you're going to get pulled down here, and then this goes on here. Got a little bit of a nubbing. And I'm not too worried about cleaning up fully just yet, because that's going to be done before what's what I'm looking for? Bugger. Because before I paint it, it's all going to be sanded off anyway. This is just a very quick putting it together to see what I can get away with, and you know, so I can paint it in parts. So let's say this might have to be painted in one whole part. I can just paint it like this and be done with it, and then just twist it around to paint the other half, the other side there. Okay, this is why I do this. It's just so I can see exactly what's what, when, why, and where. Right, so that's those bits. Because if you don't do this, then you won't know what it's going to look like and how it's going to look. Right, okay, so let me get this part. Let me get that one. It's saying the opposite one to the one we just done. So you are going in how? That one. Is that right? That's going in there. Is it? That is not quite fitting right. Because you're supposed to go in there like that, and then that's supposed to go in there like that. Right? Okay. So we have to put this little doohickey in first. In there and in there. Right, okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so they're the armpits done. It looks like it's the armpits anyway. And then we go into D2 and D1. I had the D's, didn't I? That's over here. And they're right there. Black. I think I've got metallic black somewhere. I can do this. I'm glad you might do green. It's my favourite colour. What it was like, there's that naked thing. I can't remember his name. I can't even pronounce his name, let alone anything else. But he is. When he mentioned the tank green, that just gave me the idea, because I was thinking I don't want to do it red. Everybody does it red. Everybody does it like metallic colours. Everybody does it metallic red. Everybody, I've seen blue versions, but I don't think I've actually seen a green version yet. I think he said he painted his tank green or something like that, wasn't it? I think that's what he said. I'll have to re-look at the chat again. I can't really remember. You okay there? Yeah, a little bit of nasties there. A little tiny bit there. Okay. Alright then. So this is going to go where and how. So that's going to clip into there. Right, so I might want to clean these up a bit, make them a bit smaller so I can pull them off. Right. Did you see that trick I was talking about making these pegs ever so slightly smaller so they're easier to push in and out? Fangirl? Do you realise you're the only one watching me at the minute? Okay, good. Good, okay, because that's oh wait, I need my drink over there. Because that's what I'm going to have to do with these here. Just in case anyone else hasn't seen it yet, I'm going to have to say it again. Sorry, fangirl. These parts here. There's a thing in these two bits, round bits. They're going to go into here, into these holes. One that's just there, and one that's just there. Now the problem is we want to be able to pull this out again, so we need to make these just a little bit smaller. So I'm just going to do a little snip. Come on. Give me a snip. There we go. So little snips like those, so they're not fully round. So then I should be able to push these in with no worries. Except this doesn't want to fit. There we go. So I can now push that in like that. But I will also be able to now easily pull it off, as well as pull the other bit off. Of course I did. But it's easier to pull off. That's the whole point. I know you've seen that already, fangirl, but it's just in case anyone watches this after the event, after the live event. Right, so how did I do this again? That way, wasn't it? Was it that way? Yes, I think it was that way. Yeah. Right, so you're going on there. Let's do the same with you here. So what are you currently working on now, fangirl? Anything good? Anything interesting? Come get on that. There we go. Yeah, I bought a die-cast because it has the lights on the front, so I know what mine should look like when I get one done. Oh, that's the Knight Rider kit, yes. Okay, so we got that bit done there. Yeah, I'm doing a 1/4 scale Bruce Lee bust. Oh, awesome! You really should start taking pictures and send them so I can have a look at them, you know. Hang on 1 second. Yes, my darling?
Hello. I just need to get the cat ball.
Yeah, just climb over. Do you want... No, the camera's over here. You're not going to be sorry. Don't worry.
For that. Sorry, slug coming through.
Yeah, I'm saying you should post the pictures so I can see what you're doing. You know, you're probably a lot better at painting than I am, especially if you do a lot by hand. That takes a lot of skill, that does. 'Cause I'm crap at painting by hand. What am I going to need now? M7 and M6. Right, I've got M somewhere, haven't I? Are you an M? No, you're A2. Where's M? M is there. M7 and M6. There we go. So M6 goes on one side, M7 goes on the other. Okay. Let's just give that a little bit of a going over here. And that one there. And it's I mean, sometimes it's good to see other people's work. Right, so you don't look like what you're supposed to look like. Is that? Am I missing something? That's an M. Yes, that's an M. Okay. No, that's fine. All right then. Right, so this goes here. One goes there, and then this one goes here. She's coming out. I heard her move. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, my dogs are quiet. I just need to let them outside for a minute. No, you go for it. It's fine. So I think they go there. According to there's supposed to be extra bits on there, and there isn't. Oh well, never mind. Right, so got that done. So I then need I. Do I have I? E, A, D, R2, I. No, I don't have I. Oh, wait. What flavour is I? Are you an I? No, you're an N. What about you? Are you an I? You're an E. F, B. What about you? G. Nope. Not that. Okay. J. I. S. E2. I. Here we go. I11, M1, and M2. M1 and M2. Right. So, M1. Any more views? No, just the one. Okay. M1. M2. M2. I11. So I11. I11 and I9. And same for this side. Okay. So, now then. So we got this down there. This little doohickey. And that way round goes into here, doesn't it? Like that. Yeah. So that goes in there like that. Okay. Alright, so we do the same with this one. So this doohickey goes in that way. Like that. Okay. Alright then. And then you get this. This goes onto there. Like that. There we go. And you go on there as well. Okay. And then this goes onto the back here. And we've got our first fair shoe. Of course we do. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? So, why ain't you fitting on? What's stopping you from fitting on? Let's have a look. And that's definitely on there, yeah. That definitely goes in there. Is this one on fully? Oh, well, hang on, dropped you off. Alright, is there anything stopping you from going in there? Nope, and I've dropped another piece. That's difficult. Hi, princess. Hi, baby. Baby, what you doing? Eh? There we go. Oh, yeah, right. Right. Okay, so let's try this one again. So I'm wondering if it's that could be the issue. So we'll get rid of that. We'll do the same here. Get rid of that bit there. There we go. And then you're going in like that. Right? Yeah, just like that. And something is not letting you fit properly. So what is it? Aha. Okay, I see. So it's something to do with this. This is not allowing it to fit properly. So let's take this back off carefully. Okay, right, okay. So something here. There we go. Are you getting in? You in better? Alright, hopefully. Let's make sure you're in. Okay, and then no, still not letting me get it in. Okay, so that's something I'm gonna have to look into, figure out what's going on. This side has got in nicely, but this side is refusing to, and I'm not entirely sure why that is. Come on, off of there. I wonder if it's this. Let's try to put these in a different... I wonder if I've got these mixed up. I might have done, which is entirely possible. There we go. And we put that one in there, and then we put that one in there, and then let's see. Well, wait a second. It looks like there might be... Don't know if you can see that there. I'm sorry, my dogs are coming up here. I know that. Don't know if you guys can see that there, but if I get my pointy stick. Hello, focus. Focus, there we go. Can you see, like, here and here, it's ever so slightly raised. And I think that is what's stopping this from going together. So I'm just gonna, with my blade, it's just basically trim it off. And hopefully we should have fixed the issue. Ever the eternal optimist, hopefully. Okay. I'm back for now. Hey, you're back. How you doing? Just had a bit of a fit issue on one of these parts. There was right here, there was some extra lump of plastic that was stopping it from closing in together. So I'm hoping that by cutting them out, it's fixed the issue. At least that's what I'm hoping. You know, you're probably actually really bored. Do you know you're the only one that's on watching me right now? Nobody else is. That's closer. So I wonder if there's another similar thing on this side that's stopping you. And anything that could be stopping you. I don't think it's that. I can't see anything on here. I don't think it would be that. And push it in. Still not. Still don't want to play with me. And it's getting better. It's a lot better, but it's still not playing ball. So that's something I'm definitely gonna have to look into a little bit later and find out what's happening with that, because at the minute I just don't know. Right, okay, so that part's pretty much done. It was like that last time, then some came, then more came later. Right, you're gonna have to give me a clue, because I've said an awful lot of things so far, and that's just confusing me. Are we talking about the lumpy bits of plastic? Right, I'm just gonna have a drink. Oh yeah, the live. I've just remembered now. I just realised I've clocked in. It was, but I think they came on a lot quicker than last time. I mean, how long have we? I've been going now for 1 hour and 9 minutes. The first one I know I was on for about 40 minutes, because I started at 3:30, make sure everything was working fine. And I had an old friend come on from when I was living in Scotland that I hadn't seen for ages and haven't spoke to in ages. When you went, he came on. But other than that, and other than obviously Rezesnik, yeah, this is it so far. I bet you're getting really, really bored with me at the minute, ain't you? Because that's all you're hearing is me journeying on. Oh, talking about that, you see the decals? These decals, I have found on the AliExpress where I buy my Gundams. There's a shop that's selling these markings but in gold. These decals but in gold decals. I think that, together with the green, I think that will look absolutely awesome. So I'm going to get myself a set of those for when I do the decals. Because I mean, this project is going to take a while. It's not going to be done within 2 or 3 days. It's going to be done in like 2 or 3 months. And it's going to take about a month to get the decals through from China. Excuse me, please. Well, the gold decals, yeah, they were there. I think they're going to look awesome. You know, with the green of this, and yeah. Right, okay, so I've done that bit. I'm now on to this bit here. So on F1, F. That's a UF. You are your F1. Okay. So yeah, I think if I do with the silver, like this is like a pale red, then you got a darker red, and I think you got another shade of red as well, which is here, which is in between the two colours. So you got 3 different shades of red. Okay, so we've got the lighter one, the mid, and the darker tone. So that's what I think. If I do it in such a way where I put less coats of the green clear over top of the silver, it will. I think that will look really nice. Hopefully. Right. So we want 15, which is you. And we want 16, which is also you. And you're telling me to put a decal on, but I'm not putting any decals or stickers on right now. I think what it's saying is you telling me to put a sticker on here. But I think that's just to give it that. I think it's a. What one is it? I think it's a sticker actually. And I believe you are number 5. Yeah. So it's telling me to put this one on, right there, which I think will just make it into a slightly different color red. Yeah, to give it some markings, but we can mask that off and do that. Do that separately. I've got the dropsies today. I don't know what it is. I really got the dropsies. So you are going in there and in there, like so. Okay, and then you are going in that way into here, like that. Now, I'm not pushing it all the way in, but there we go. That's coming up nicely. That's actually quite big. It's bigger than I expected it to be. So we got that. And now it looks like we're on to the bottom side of it. Oh no, actually, yeah, okay, so that's pretty much the body, the first part of the body done. So now we're just going to go on to doing the bottom half of the body. Now when it gets to the side bits where you use the yellow things to go along the piping, for want of a better word, I'm not going to do that at all at the minute. A few reasons. One, the piping I've got in here, I'll just give you a sneak peek of what that's going to look like. No, go away, give me, I think it's this one. Yep, I think it's this one. This is what the piping is going to be. So I'm going to have these metal parts on there, and I think that's going to make it look really, really nice with these. I believe that's going to be what that is. And what I like about this metal detail part, it's also got an LED in there as well, so we can light up the eye. So that's just going to be awesome. Right, any hoozle. But I can build the rest of it to get it all up and running and get the shape right. So we want D, I, and B. So D. Do I have D? Which one is D? No. You D. What are you? You're something. Actually, I might need you. It looks like I do need you. Yeah, you're I1. Okay. You're E2, so I don't need you. What flavour are you? No. Aha! Are you D? No, you're N. Don't need you. D. You're K. B. Okay. Your H. Your H. Okay. Where's your G? No. Where's D gone? D, your I. I need another I from here, don't I? Yeah, I need that I. So I need you. Right there. Yep. So. Okay. Right, so D. Aha, there's D. Right, so D5 is this here. I really need a bigger area to work in. Really do. Right, and then B1. You're B2. So it's the other yellow part, B1. You are, yes. So I want B115. B115. I believe I think there's a metal part for this as well. I don't know, let's just have a look. B115. No, there's not a metal part for it as such, but there is a part that goes in it to make it look inside here, but we'll get to that later, as I say. Right, so first off, you and you. You're going that way. You're going like that. So that means you go into here. Like that. Yep. Like that. Ish. Okay, so that's like that. Then this should do hickey. Goes in like this. Yep, okay. but I don't want to push it in too far. And then this doohickey gets pushed into there, like that. Okay. M9 and I2. M9. No, is it M9? You're M19. Yep, M19. Okay. And then you're for the other side. So M9. M19. Right, okay. Right. So I want I12, I2. I2, you're there. I2. And come on. There. Right, I2, I'm not worried about putting those little doohickeys on. So we'll have this like that, and this little doohickey will go on there, like so. I don't want to push it on all the way. Same here. Again, don't want to push it on all the way. Right, so that's those three bits done there. Go over to here. Alright, no. Ah, right, okay. So is this supposed to have extra bits on there? Because how are you... Oh, I see, you just... clump in there, don't you? You just fit in there, just like that. Okay. Alrighty then. But because I'm not putting it in properly, it's not going to fit fully. Because I want to be able to pull these out. And that's going to go in there. Okay. Like that, like that. Yep, alrighty then. Alrighty then. Yeah, that's good, because that's not all the way in either. And this would fit in there. Kind of. Like that. There we go. And just got the next part to do. And for that is M5 and M17. There's M17. I think I've also got this part in that metal kit as well. But I'm just going to put it on there just so we see what it's like. Because what the problem I'm going to be coming up to soon when I start painting and everything is like I'm going to have to go through two different instructions, or not painting but putting it together to see all the different things. Because like the metal kit has obviously got its own instructions, and there's things you need to do on the metal kit before you do it up onto the plastic kit. Just get rid of that panel line there. Not panel line, the mold line. There we go. Right, okay. So then this little doohickey, I'm not putting the LED in there just yet either. This little doohickey just goes on here and on there. Like so. Again, I'm not pushing it all the way in. And that just plonks into place. There we go. Okay. There is the body part done. Yes, that's now done. Right, what's next? It's now saying to do the head, but I think what I might do is like do these live videos in sections. So like we've just done the body. Next will be probably do the head and probably the arms, because the head is really easy. the arms. And the next live will be the shoulders. Well, the shoulders will be part of the arms, I'm guessing. Then we're going to move on to the waist, which looks like there's an awful lot in there. Then the legs and feet, which the legs and feet is going to be really long, looks like. And then onto the backpack. And then the shield and weapons. But the shield and weapons, well, I'll incorporate that into another separate video, same one kind of thing. And then once we've got it all together, we can then have a really good idea of what needs to be painted first and how it would be. So like we now know that obviously the black's now going to have to be separate. All the black's going to have to be separate from this kit. There is no two ways about it. The greys, they have to be painted separately as well, same as the dark reds. And come out you come. These also going to have to be painted separately, but just the tips, because that's pretty much the only things that's going to be showing. So just the tips on there are going to need to be painted. And that reminds me, let's have a look, see if without that grey bit in, see how this fits. Because it might just be that grey bit that's having the issues of it not fitting properly. No, it's something to do with either the black or the red part. What? I don't know yet. But we'll have a look. Right, so basically, if I take this apart now, we can see. And this one here. Yep, this one here. Come on. You know you want to come off. There you go. There's a good boy. I mean, luckily, when you're pulling these apart and things like that, putting them back together again is really easy because they can only fit one way. You can't mistake them. Then they're not gonna. That needs to come off. One there, and one there, and you need to come off here. Like that and like that. Okay. This should just pop off as well, like so. Same with that. That should just pop off nicely. And there we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. Out you come. There you go. That's a good boy. And the black bits will just pop off. Don't worry, I've got a box. I'm going to put all of these different colours in, so we know what's what, when, why, and where. Oh, okay. Right, that's easy enough. Right, where's my splodger? There it is. So we can get you in there. This is why I love this little tool. It's brilliant. Right, can I get you in there? There we go. And you need to go back onto here. There we go. And you need to pop out of there. So we've got those, and this needs to come off of here. Which way was it? This way. Okay, so we just pull that off. This just pops out, and then this, I believe, just pulls out. There, that's it. Yeah, it does. It does. It does. It just pulls out. There we go. Give a bit of a helping hand. So we now know that how this. Let's move this out of the way. How this is right here. All this has to be painted separately. We can't build anything together. Now, I suppose I could put that in there, couldn't I? Really? Yeah. And I suppose I could put these in. Paint these as is. So you're going in in there and in there. Okay. So these can be painted together as one unit, for want of a better word. Make sure that's all the way in. Yeah, because this whole thing right now can all be painted. Easy, no problems. That can come out of there as well. And I've just dropped that bit on the floor. I'll get that in a minute. That obviously, I suppose we could put it in here and paint that as well, but I have to see what kind of colours it would be. Still not figured out what kind of colour I'm going to do this grey part yet. But that's basically, we can cheat and say we can paint that whole unit together instead of painting all separate parts. It's cheap because a lot of it you're not going to see. I mean, you're not going to see this area here. Excuse me, you're not really going to see inside here at all. So yeah, that you can paint that all as one, but what you have to remember is if you are painting it, when you're moving things around so you can get into nooks and crannies and turn them around, you have to make sure you do that you turn them and everything so you can paint them. Okay, otherwise you're gonna, when you open up an arm or move something, but it's done. No, that's okay. I'm pretty much gonna be finishing now anyway, because it's my dinner time now as well. So I'm just pretty much finishing up. So the next video, the next live, is going to be the head and the arm. So hopefully I'll see you in the next one, and hopefully anybody else in the next live video wants to join us, please feel free to join in and see how the next live video goes. Okay then, well, Fangirl, thank you very much for being with me. I do appreciate your support and help. Absolutely appreciate it. Thank you very much. And you go and have some dinner, and I will see you soon. Alright, you take care. Bye bye now.